Hi everyone, it's Christy. I have been putting comics in my Bible to kind of personalize it and make it fun. And I did a couple videos where I was actually doing the process of, sure enough, now I can't find one, where I was using the washi tape to put them in. And you can watch my last couple videos if you want to see that process. I already put the ones in the New Testament. I thought I would just kind of expedite this one and just do a flip through of the ones after I've put them in. Because I had quite a few for the New Testament, and I knew that would become very long and probably tedious to watch me just washi tape those all in. So I'm going to start in Matthew and go through the ones that I inserted in the New Testament just for fun, because you might enjoy this. So, I don't know, can you see these? I think, let me make sure my camera, I'm going to put it down a little bit closer here. Let's start with this big one. The three wise men are at a little booth. It says customers who bought gold also bought frankincense and myrrh. Upselling the wise men. They were going to just get the gold, but they upsold them to get the frankincense and myrrh. And this one, can you see this? I'm going to bring this one up a little closer because it's smaller. The wise men approach and he steps on a rake in the barn. And Joseph says, "Wise man, huh?" Stepped on a rake and hit himself in the forehead. Oh, and I have some small ones on the back of this. Let's see, I can't read these through the camera. Let's see. This one is the wise men again. What I said was, I'll make the frankincense, you get the myrrh made. And instead, they bought a mermaid instead of getting the myrrh made. And this one, I'm having a hard time reading around my camera here. Too late, one of the wise men realized he'd brought his gag gift jar of myrrh by mistake. He opens the jar and one of those canned snakes pops out. So I just enjoy having some little funny things to look at. Kind of lightens it up when I'm looking at my Bible. Okay, this one, he's drawing Jesus with a candy cane and a Christmas stocking. Oh no, that's not a stocking, that's Santa reaching out. Santa reaching out to Jesus, and he's holding a candy cane. At the offices of the Children's Illustrated Bible, "Hold on, Bob, we think there might be a typo in that verse." And the verse is pinned to his lamp that he's drawing. He's illustrating this verse. "Then the Spirit led Jesus into the desert to be tempted by Santa," instead of being tempted by Satan. Okay, here's a small one. I'm going to bring it up closer. Let's see. It sure wasn't easy being the mother of Jesus. Mary's reading a note. "Dear Mom, gone into the wilderness for 40 days to be tempted by Satan. Don't worry." Signed J. Okay. Some of these small ones, I'll try and get them closer. The 13th disciple, Reuben the pollster, turned out to be an irritant and was soon dismissed. He's there with his clipboard and he says, 91% of people want to see more miracles, 58% believe your Sermon on the Mount could have opened with a better joke, and 100% don't understand the whole Trinity thing. It's out there polling the audience. Okay, so it's a woman teaching Sunday school. Another Sunday school fact misses the mark. Sadly, John the Baptist was beheaded, and the kids are all picturing him with the head of a bee. He's beheaded. Okay. These are a little bit larger, but I'll still make them as close as I can. Jesus is in the boat sleeping. He says, just give me 5 more minutes. They're all panicking. And this is the pigs jumping off the cliff. And the sheep are talking. It says, it's pretty obvious that God prefers sheep. One of the disciples got overly excited after Jesus gave them power to drive out demons and heal the sick. Andrew, we need to talk. Andrew's over there wearing his superstar costume. Okay, Mary's got baby Jesus. She's sitting here in an empty circle of chairs. Although her heart was in the right place, Mary's idea never took off. Virgin Team Moms Mutual Support Group. Not many Virgin Team moms out there. And this one, they're in the Mary and Joseph and the baby. I don't care if he's a special baby. He's sleepy. Oh no, the cow is saying this. I don't care if he's a special baby. He's sleeping on my lunch. Disgruntled cow that his feeding trough was being used. Okay, Jesus has the loaf and fish. And the crowd is saying, I can't eat that. I'm vegan. Has that fish been tested for mercury? Is that bread gluten-free? What a bunch of complainers, huh? But kind of stings a little. That's kind of a little bit close to home, huh? God gives us things and we just aren't satisfied. The birds are praying. Give us this day our daily worm. Birds of prey, P-R-A-Y. The birds are praying. Okay, so here's the empty tomb. Well, and they arrive with their spices. Well, I certainly hope you kept the receipt for those burial spices, because we're not going to need them. Feeding the 5,000. Person's shouting up to the guys on the ladder, Jesus thinks the sign's a bit much. It's a miracle. Over 5,000 served. I don't know if you know. You're not old enough. I don't think they do this anymore, but McDonald's shops used to have on their sign how many people they'd served at that location. You might have to be over a certain age to get the reference to that. And looks like this might be the last one here. Instead of the Last Supper, this is the last breakfast. Not fair. Why do you get the prize? They're fighting over the prize in the cereal box at the last breakfast. All right, well, that was just a quick little run-through of the comics that I put in for my New Testament, and I hope you enjoyed that. Maybe you got a laugh or two, and maybe it gave you an idea of things you could be adding. I know I'm going to get the question in the comments, so I can just tell you that I can't give you links to these. All you can do is go to your search bar and type in, like Google Images, type in Bible comics or Bible humor, and you'll start seeing these exact ones popping up. And others, of course. So that's where I got these from. Just a simple Google search. All right, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.